Let me ask you this: did you get the first parking spot? Did you get that?
I did not.
So let me tell you, the person that invited me didn't even tell me, right? They didn't tell me.
I gotta go holler at somebody real quick.
I was highly upset.
Man.
I said, wait a minute, I had my own parking spot and didn't nobody tell me.
Yo,
I was
man, because when I got there, I had to park on the far end.
So basically, what you're saying, you was in the Rosa Parks section.
For real.
Yo, welcome back for another episode. My name is DJ Hughes, and
this is your boy Dwane.
And this is the That's Neither Here Nor There podcast. Okay, we're going to pray and we're going to get into the topic, okay?
That's cool.
God, thank you for today. Thank you for life, health, and strength. Thank you for allowing Dwane to get here safely. Allow what we say to really help someone, bless someone, or even someone give their life to Christ. God, these are the things that we ask upon your precious holy name. It's in Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
So if you guys are wondering why we have these jerseys on, obviously, you know, I'm a Georgia fan and he's a Florida State fan. Forgive him. I'm kidding. He's from that area, so he's a Florida State fan. Sir. So, and with college football being right around the corner, why not represent our teams, right? You know it's real. So, you know, I got two questions for you. We're going two different directions. My first question is a sports question. So, how do you feel about LeBron going to the Sixers?
Man, I'm amazed by it. And because I'm a big EJ, what's the kid name?
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
He's from the Bahamas. So, my people's being from the Bahamas, I'm a big fan of his. So I'm definitely going to get a new jersey from him. But yeah, I'd like it. I like the pick. Yeah. I'm excited for it. Mm-hmm. See him, Jaylen Brown, and hopefully my boy Embiid can get one.
It's going to be a sight to see. It's going to be a sight to see, especially with Brown and just his knowledge of basketball, and now he doesn't have to be the number one guy.
Yeah,
and honestly, it's just amazing seeing him do this at this age that he's doing, and he's always invested in his body. So, it's just amazing.
Yeah, man. Because just being who he is, like you said, at the age of 40,
he's like 42, I think.
41, 42. Yeah, man. Dude, out there balling, like still dropping 40 on dudes, like. He could do this. It's no problem.
He cold.
So, Yeah, he definitely. I give it to him, but he still ain't my GOAT.
Yeah. Who's your GOAT?
Jordan, of course.
I just had to make sure we was on the same page. I just had to make sure. We're not going to go into that. That's a whole episode right there. But I do want to pivot here and ask you my follow-up question, not about sports. Mm-hmm. All right. So in this dating scene, right, when it comes to searching for a true woman of God, what does that look like?
Man, honestly, for me, I'm still trying to figure that out because I'm still on my path of walking with God, learning my ways with him. Mm-hmm. But if I had to say my opinion, I probably would say she has to be more strong backbone, what I'm saying? Just being able to help you through any type of adversity that you're going through,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And y'all just both being there with God, reading, getting in that book, that Bible, just understanding each other with with the word. So for right now, for me, that's what I'm looking for.
So basically equally yoked.
Yes.
That's good.
Yes,
that's cool. Yeah, but it's crazy that you say that because basically what you're saying, you segue right into the topic, right?
Okay.
So today's topic is trading my old life for a new identity. Right. So when you hear that topic, what is the first thing that come to mind?
Man, honestly, I feel like the same thing that I'm doing right now, bro. Like how I used to live my life to what I'm doing now. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Since my divorce, it was crazy.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I used to be out here, just wilding. You know what I'm saying? Living in the streets.
Do tell. Tell what's,
seriously, man, when it came down to it for real, I was out after the divorce, things were a little wild for me. You know what I'm saying? At first we did stay in the same household, but it was just crazy at that time. And then from that point forward, just living in my car for one.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I did that for a few months actually.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And then with the grace of God, meeting my homeboy who I played flag football with, he was able to open his doors for me, you know what I'm saying, and just let me kick it there for a while till I get on my feet. And honestly, I felt like the way that it happened was me finding my church home, which was Freedom Movement Church.
Right. Yeah, I heard him. I heard him. FMC, right?
Yes,
that's all right.
Yes,
that's all right.
And I mean, ever since then, I've been connected with friends, family, you know what I'm saying, and just ways to be able to change my life to where I'm in a new position now where things are just going my way.
That's beautiful, man. I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. I want to backtrack a little bit. So you said you lived in your car. Like, what was going through your mind during that time?
Man, I don't know, man. It was straight embarrassment for real.
Yeah.
Like, cause I know I could have talked to anybody,
yeah,
about it or whatever. But just being in that moment of my life where like I felt like I couldn't go to nobody, but I know I could have. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, it really did bother me a little bit because where I was at that time. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I'm talking about embarrassment it's just the word that I have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like being able to live in my car, sometimes had to sneak in my work facility to be able to lay my head. You know what I'm saying? But my pride definitely was a big main issue on why I didn't ask for help with anybody. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I was basically just sleeping in my car, sneaking through my work facilities, to lay my head, get a shower in because they had a gym there, you know what I'm saying? So I would work out there and then, clean up there or whatever and just wait for work in the morning.
Yeah, man, wow. I mean, I never knew that. And I've been knowing you for a little while now. And I will say this to you. I know as a man, it's hard to ask for help because society says we should supposed to have it figured out.
Man,
right? Society says we're supposed to have it figured out. But, I've said this often. You have a village when you're a child. What makes you think you're not supposed to have one when you're an adult?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people are placed in your life for a certain reason. And it's always okay to ask for help.
Yeah.
Like, for sure,
Nah,
man.
it definitely is.
I'm not gonna lie. I've had to ask for help. I was in college one time.
Yeah,
man.
I was just about to ask you.
I was in college, bro, and my power had went out. Like, I had no power, bro. Like, it was during winter, bro.
Man.
It was during winter, and I don't know what happened with my bills, but like everything was paid with my power. And then like I think I was on the phone with my parents one time. I was like shivering, and they was just like, "What's going on?" I was like, "Yeah, man, what power out, man?" Like, and me being the firstborn son is like very like that P word, pride. I had a lot of pride, and I ain't want to ask for help because my dad raised us to be survivors. My dad raised us to, like, when you get out the house, I'm raising you to never come back or never needing to come back.
Right.
But yeah, man, I had to ask my parents to pay my power bill. And I was in college, and man, it was a lot. But because I didn't want to ask, but it's like I have learned a valuable lesson, man. You do got people that you can go to.
And I was just about to ask you, like, how did you feel after that whole situation, though? Because, I mean, for me, I know after I came out of that situation and coming into FMC or whatever, I started relying on y'all just a little bit more. Like, I started opening up.
Yeah.
And, that pride just kind of fading away a little bit more. So, what about you? How did that turn out for you?
I mean, first, let me be clear. I was glad that I was warm because that power was on.
I feel that. I definitely
that
feel
power
that.
was on. You know what I'm
I already know.
And it was a winter time. So, no, I wasn't embarrassed because it was my parents. Like, if it would have been, whoever I was talking to at the time or some of my teammates that would have known, it would have been super embarrassing. Or even the church that I was attending at the time, it would have been super embarrassing. But no, like, I had to swallow my pride. And, it was always tough asking my parents for help just because, like, I felt like I was the only child that didn't ask for much for them because that's how they raised us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So really talk about your FMC journey because you brought that up, and I understand. I know from the first moment I stepped in FMC, it was like family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So talk about that. How was that experience?
Man, that opened my eyes for real. Like, the first day I walked through the door, you know what I'm saying? It was a first Sunday at that.
Okay.
So just seeing how I was so welcome,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Like everybody just, hey, how you, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Just giving you that welcoming home,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Family vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy because I went to a few churches before then, you know what I'm saying? So just trying to find me a church home.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I'm talking about it was just like robots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They'll take your name down and be like, okay, go take a seat. Well, yeah, usher will find you.
Right.
Nah, man, I got him FMC, man. I'm talking about from the moment I walked through the door for the security guards, you know, giving me a dap, like welcome, you know, and I felt so good. And I know it felt like family when I brought my daughters and they fell in love the first day. Wow. So I was like,
yep. And you know kids tell the truth.
Oh yeah.
Kids tell the truth.
No doubt about it.
Man.
So I was like, yeah, this is definitely home.
Let me ask you this. Did you get the first parking spot? Did you get that?
I did not.
So let me tell you, the person that invited me didn't even tell me, right? They didn't tell me.
I gotta go holler at somebody real quick.
I was highly upset. Man. I said, wait a minute, I had my own parking spot and didn't know how to tell me.
Yo,
I was
oh man, because when I got there, I had to park on the far end.
So basically, what you said, you was in the Rosa Park section.
For real. I was bothered. So I'm definitely gonna talk about that. Yeah. Somebody gonna know about that.
Yeah, we gotta find out. It's like you gonna invite people to church, tell them, hey, it's a parking spot for you
right in the front.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. So,
but nah, man, I agree with you.
Yeah.
And as soon as I walked in, it felt like family, felt like home. It was just like, man, I belong here.
Yes.
And then the way that the church celebrated the visitors. It's almost like, oh man, this for me. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Then not only that, after church you get to meet the pastor and the first lady, and they got a little gift bag for you. It's like an encouraging verse.
What's so funny about that? I just broke my wristband that they usually have in there. Just broke that last month. I was so upset. I gotta get me a new one though, for real. Like that's
I might can pull a couple of strings. I was playing. I ain't got no pull up though, for real. I ain't got no pull up.
Okay. Now we gonna get that.
Yeah. But no, man, that's dope. Now talk about your daughters, man. How is that raising girls, man?
Man, it's a lot.
Oh man,
it's a lot.
Yeah, I've been told I'm probably gonna be a girl dad. Whenever that happens,
I can tell you right this, they'll humble you real quick.
Wow.
Though. Not even just being girls, but just being a dad. Period.
Yeah.
That it'll give you a nice little humble pie real quick if you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Because they definitely gonna let you know about what's going on with them, and if you can't, resolve or just be in their lives, they definitely gonna let you know. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it has its challenge being a girl dad because now you have to tap into your emotions. Cause like you said at the beginning, as a man, you're taught to be tough. You know what I'm saying? You can't really show that soft side. But when you got them girls, man, you got to, it's like you found true love all over again. Because like you look at them little ones and you like, man, I can't do nothing wrong with them. So it's fun at the same time too.
Yeah. Well, what has been the challenge though? Like essentially, what's the main challenge you would say when it comes to raising girls? I mean, I just want to know because
right now it's them boys. You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, hey, my pull-up game strong, so I got you.
Okay, but it's gonna be a few
Okay.
But no, for real though, like I could say for my kids, it's not too many challenges yet. Because they have been really good with opening up and letting us know, both me and their mom, like, just letting us in their lives on what's going on.
That's good.
I can't really say there's been too much of a challenge of, just trying to figure things out. But for me, on the other hand, like I said, it's my emotions, just having a conversation with them, sometimes I'll be too stern and they'll get all, closed in and I'll have to go back and, apologize and be like, I'm sorry, I wasn't meaning it to be hurtful. I'm just trying to teach you a lesson. So it's things like that, you know what I'm saying? Where like for me, like I said, my emotions have to be tapped in.
Yeah.
That's all.
The main thing is knowing where your area of opportunity is. And it sounds like you have a grasp on that. So that's beautiful. A lot of people see the problem, but don't
try to fix the problem.
You right, you know what I mean? Man. And the fact that there's a problem or know there are some areas of opportunity, I could have done this a little better here.
Yeah.
The fact that you can call it out and speak to it, that shows your growth and who you are as a person.
I mean, at the same time, ain't nothing but grace of God too, man. Because he definitely, praying to him, he's definitely giving me a lot of chances to fix my problems. So
yeah. And I'm thankful for him.
Always.
So, man, I want to say this to you before I even go into another question. I just want to say I'm proud of you because, just I did not know that you was in your car, bro. Like, and to see where you are now is a testament of just how good God is and just how faithful you've been to God. You know, since coming to FMC. You know, because there was a time we didn't see you. Like, we saw you, but we didn't see you. You know what I mean? So, you know.
And that's probably around that time.
Okay.
Real. Like,
wow.
I also backtracked on, doing some old ways, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I was under a lot of pressure, you know what I'm saying? Like, I let a lot of things get to me to where, I was going out there living in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Doing some crazy things. So.
But because of your obedience, somebody else saw you and came to the altar and gave his life to Christ because you were obedient.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do you understand? Like, his fruit is because of your fruit.
Yeah.
Like, the guy said he seen you walk up and he followed you, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now this guy is living for God. You know how major that is, bro? God is going to bless you for that.
Man, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, like, that is major.
Listen, I remember that Sunday because that's when like I said, I rededicated and, like, asked for repentance on every, like I said, because I was there before, then I took I was gone for a good little minute. And when I came back, like, Sunday, that man pastor hit me again.
I ain't like, hey, he been going crazy lately,
especially
man.
This series in Unshakable.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
my
bro.
goodness.
I texted him this morning and I told him, I said, hey, yo, like, the message yesterday, like, I was dodging the TV screen and, like, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I was just like, oh man. Like, he be hitting. He be hitting every
he definitely
time.
do, man.
And then I got one of my homegirls that come to the church every so often. And she hit me with, like, I'm tired of you telling the pastor my business. I said, hey, yo, like, why would I ain't tell him nothing? I don't talk to him about you. Hey, I got my own problems. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like he knows. And like he always says that, God always hits him in the morning or hit him through the week. And he just be prepared from what comes. And I don't know what it is, but it's like he has a straight line to, hotline straight to God and be like, we see what our people on talk about this today.
Yeah, man, I felt convicted. I feel really convicted from Sunday's message, the one before that, and then the one before that, and the one before that. Feeling really convicted.
For real though, man, because like I can't every Sunday. It's never a Sunday where I don't get out of service and I'm just going home like, okay, this is where I gotta start today.
Yeah.
And this is where I'm gonna continue going.
Yeah.
So just going through that, just definitely, I can't find a word, but it's I'm joy, like straight joy, just going.
It's a breath of fresh air.
It is really.
Sure. And then you have a circle.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You got a circle. You got community. You know what I mean? So that's what it's all about. Godly community. I've always wanted godly community. Kingsman. Oh my goodness.
Godly definitely community. A big help.
Yeah.
And shout out to my boy Wes for real. Yeah. Like me and him, I don't know what it is, but I know for sure me and him connected and we talk. I gotta hit him up today, for real, because we usually hit like every once a week. We talk about everything or whatever. So he's been helping me a big part of my journey.
Wes is a real one, man. You know, he was on last episode.
Okay.
You know, he a real one. You know, even his story, just hearing his story, I was just like, wow. Like, you never know what a person has actually been through until you actually sit down and talk to them.
For real though, for real, facts. Because man, when I did watch the episode, like I definitely picked up on a lot that he was talking about as well. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man. So let's backtrack. I know this is still BC, but let's talk about your football career.
Okay.
How did you get into flag football? Like, how was that?
Man, flag football, I ended up getting into when I moved up here, actually, because it all started off when I was in Miami playing high school ball at one of the prestigious Miami Northwestern High School.
Yeah, I heard they got some dogs out there.
Yeah, we definitely do. We definitely do.
Okay.
We looking at another state championship.
Okay, then. Let me find out.
But it really started from, playing ball down there. And honestly, like, you know what I'm saying, just getting that camaraderie with my friends, you know what I'm saying, having fun, just playing the game that we love, you know what I'm saying, which truly is my first love is baseball.
Wow.
Like, nobody really knows that.
I would have never known.
But yeah.
So who's your favorite baseball player though?
Ken Griffey.
I was just making sure. I was just making sure. I had to check.
The kid,
yeah, man. Yeah.
Sweetest thing in baseball, man.
The way he used to swing the bat, the way he used to hold the bat for his swing. Yeah.
Woo-hoo. Yeah. But you know, because of the area that I grew up in, you know, most of my friends, they played football. So I wanted to be with my friends. So I definitely joined football, started playing, and grace of God, he has made me go to arena football.
Okay.
I played, that was the highest level of football that I got to.
Okay.
Going through a different journey, playing semi-pro football, didn't go through college because, you know, I was trying to stay at home to help my little brother, who ended up going to Lindenwood in Missouri before he got hurt. But that was a fun time though. That really was. But yeah, I played flag football when I moved up in Georgia. Okay. And that's how that whole career, and I'm talking about, when you talk about some action, straight action. People sleeping on flag, even though you see it's a growing sport right now. Yes. But I'm talking about so much fun out there because we play contact flag football.
Oh, so you
so we get it.
So
we get it.
That's why you hurt. So you was out there playing. You really out there playing tackle football. What we used to do when we was kids, right?
Just a little no back tackle. You know what I'm saying? It's still sometimes, you know, you can get a flag if you go too aggressive. You know what I'm saying? So it's more like that. You know, hold them up, wrap up, and pull the flag. You know, but you still
see that's too risky, right? You're teetering on the line of tackle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
but football has been a great leadership thing for me because I've been using football to try to open up another opportunity for me as well as being a coach. Okay. Because I did do it in middle school from a teacher for a year. Okay. And that was pretty cool. So I wouldn't mind trying to get back into doing that again.
I can see that. You look like you give back to the kids. Man. I mean, once an athlete, always an athlete. So it's just like you just want to pass on that knowledge to the younger generation. And I've always said your best coaches a lot of times are coaches that never made it to the league or because they know the fundamentals of the sport. Yep. Versus somebody who's been to the lead and just think they better than everybody. Think they better than everybody. And they forget the fundamentals. Absolutely. The fundamentals are so important when it comes to football. All right, but I'm about to pivot here because I know time is moving. So how did you respond when your old life tried to pull you back?
Man, wow. Well, I didn't respond very well at the beginning. I can tell you that much. I definitely got sucked back in real quick, you know, just doing my old thing, just, you know, not doing any type of godly thing. You know, I was not walking my walk like I supposed to be. Right. I was not in my Bible. I was not reading. My body flesh was just really eating up everything. You know what I'm saying? But I can tell you, man, it was a bad time for me. Wow. It really was. And that whole time as I was doing it, I ended up tarnishing the relationship with my daughters for a little bit. The relationship that I had with their mom kind of went crazy as well. And it was a bad look for everybody, man. Yeah. For a lot of people, I was having fun with a lot of people, but at the same time, people who really cared about me was getting hurt by it. You know what I'm saying?
But look at you now.
Look at
you now. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Well, what y'all say? What y'all call me? Dwane?
Hey, Dwane. hey, man, this man is Dwane right here, man. Dwane.
Yeah, man. So, you know, I can definitely say getting back on that path of God, reading the Bible, and the big help of him knocking my TV out. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "You don't need this no more."
Man, listen, God,
that definitely helped me out.
God's so strategic, man.
He really is.
We never really understand why things happen the way that they do until we're put in certain situations. Okay, God, I see why you did that. That makes sense.
Yeah, facts. Because, boy, I can tell you, because I definitely was getting ready. Yeah. Because, like I said, I think I told you, I was like, my homeboy shot me a little pirate site, you know, to go watch a few movies and shows. I was like, I'm about to catch up on all this.
Yeah.
Nah, God.
God said, hold
God
on,
said, nah, we gonna turn this TV
so
off for good.
fast.
He was like, yeah, we gonna get this work in,
man.
brother.
Yeah.
You need this. You need to get back in the Bible. And I think I took that sign as a big sign of him telling me, listen, you're not gonna get nowhere in life until you do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. I'm just, again, I already told you I'm proud of you, but I am, bro, for your obedience and your consistency and, you know, continue to want to know more about God and want to know more about the word. I do have to ask though, because I know it happened. You just haven't told me yet. How was it for your old friends seeing your new life? How was that?
Man, I mean, a few of them definitely have accepted it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They don't really try to do like pressure me into doing anything like, you know, smoke a little gas or drink a little bit or whatever.
Yeah.
They respect that move of me and like listen, if you that's what you want, we ain't gonna do that around
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some of them they just stop talking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just really like I don't hear from them no more. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it get to the point where like, you know, I just look past them now. You know what I'm saying? I don't even realize it or whatever. But the ones who really accept me for who I am now, they still in my circle. They still kick it with me when they can, you know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with it. And that's all love for me, man. But definitely those friends who moved on and just, you know what I'm saying? I was like, listen, God gonna bless y'all either way. You know what I'm saying? But
and that's the right attitude to have. I'll be honest, bro. When I got serious about God, my entire circle changed. Right? And before I got serious about God, let's just say if I was to get married today, I would have a whole set of different groomsmen that I would have had before I got serious about God.
I feel you on that because I got the same thing.
So I was just like, wow. And it's like the closer you get to God, the less you hear from those friends. So I was just like, man, like, did y'all really have my back for real? Or y'all was just,
you know what I'm saying? Y'all just enjoyed that old me.
Right.
That's all it was.
Y'all was enjoying that old version.
But yeah, man, because I mean, like you said though, it's that way that they look at you now. You know what I'm saying? They feel like you're not that same person to have fun, like even though you're not doing the things that you used to do.
Right.
I mean, like, bro, I'm still me. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you even acting like that?
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
How do you stay rooted in your new identity when culture is designed to push you back to your old one?
So Pastor touched on that on Sunday a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like, for one, I think it still comes back to, you know, accepting me for who I'm becoming. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So if you're not gonna accept me for who I am, then you're just gonna move to the side. I'm gonna just brush you right to the side.
Right.
But at the same time, I feel like what I'm getting better at, because at the point in time I was doing like, dang, why, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I gotta do this just to keep in touch with them or whatever.
Exactly.
So, you know, but I think what has helped me stay rooted though is just my way of getting into the Bible, reading scriptures and trying to understand. Like if I didn't understand something, I'm gonna just Google it and be like, you know, what I need to do or learn more about it.
Right.
But I think like it's just like I said, just getting into that Bible, reading it, understanding, and just listen. If it is, it is. If it's not, it's not. That's how I stay rooted for real.
Yeah.
Like if it's gonna work out, if God wanted to work, it's gonna work. But if it's not gonna work, then I'm gonna just keep pushing this way, the right way.
And that's the mindset you gotta have. You know what I'm saying? You got a mindset you gotta have. Okay.
Yeah.
If I'm late somewhere, okay, God didn't want me to get there on time because He wanted to protect me from something. If something didn't happen, okay, all right, I know God, it was your plan for it, not that something was going on that you wanted me to stay here or you wanted me to be late or you wanted me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how you got to start looking at it. Well, that's how I'm looking at it for sure. You know, but we are running out of time, man. You've been a pleasure to have.
Man,
I usually don't even say that
man.
until after the show is over. But no, you've been a pleasure to have. But I do want to ask, could you leave some encouraging words for the people, man? I'll give you the question. For these new Christians,
okay,
right? Can you give them an encouraging word or some things that have helped you to keep pushing in when times get rough?
Consistency. You know what I'm saying? That's the main key is consistency. Because the moment you let go of that consistency, it's going to just tarnish everything that you worked on from that point forward. So I think just being consistent on staying in the book, reading your scriptures, talking to your village, who trust, you know what I'm saying, and God you trust with, everybody that you trust with, I feel like that'll help you through a lot of your situation as well too. But honestly, that Bible is your best friend. And I feel like that'll be the best way to get through anything you got going on.
That's it. That's all.
It.
All right, man. I'm going to pray, then we're going to get out of here.
All right.
God, thank you again. Thank you for life. Thank you for health. Thank you for strength. Thank you for Dwane. Thank you for everything that was said. God, continue to bless him. Bless his family. Bless his daughters. Bless his ministry that he has no idea that he has. And God, just continue to bless his podcast, God, and allow him to get home safely. God, these are the things we ask upon your precious holy names. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Well, this is your boy DJ Hughes and
Dwane.
And this is the That's Neither Here Nor There podcast. We out. Peace.